You know, I know losing Guy was a big blow, but just talk about the depth.
I was unfortunate with last guy. He's a really good player, but I think we got a really good front court this year, you know. Big guys, athletic, Q, freshman, Jamar, B-Walk, really athletic, nice and quick with his feet. We got a really good group.
With Guy out, obviously you played a lot of 4 in your career before, but you kind of anticipate having to fill in at the 5 when needed?
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, if Q gets in foul trouble, we'll slide down to the 5, do whatever the team needs me to do. Yes, sir.
This team obviously has a lot of new faces, whether it's freshmen or transfers like yourself, but how do you feel like the chemistry is coming along on the court?
We're gelling really well, actually. It's really surprising how well we're gelling. You would think, from the outside looking in, you've seen us around, you think we've been together 3-4 years, you know, so it's a really good thing. I feel like we're ahead of the 8-ball. With terms of that, we're ahead of the 8-ball.
How much does that help in putting a team together? The fact that y'all gel that chemistry so quick that you like each other?
I feel like we all bought into what Coach Jan told us. You know, Coach Jan, he's a winner, you know, it's proven, you know. And we all kind of bought into the coach that we've, you know, seen before we got here. You know, we know it's tough. We're going to come in and play hard, like he told us on the recruiting. And I guess everyone came bought into that, you know, try to get a tournament winner too this year.
Obviously, I'm sure you don't have too many fond memories of last season, but you're back at a Power 4 school. How much more hungry has that made you to kind of show your work this year?
Extremely hungry, man. Extremely hungry. I feel like the Achor that was coming out of Chipola, you know, trying to get back to Division I. That's how I feel the same way. So I've been working my tail off all summer. So I'm ready.
How different? I mean, you've been in 3 programs now. How different are the practices with Jan's compared to what you're accustomed to?
Especially last year's completely different. You know, Jan, he's tough. He expects damn near perfection. You know, which I love. You know, like you give it 100. He's trying to push you. Make you give 120, which is all that you want in a coach. You know, I want you to push you to the next level. And I appreciate that a lot. You know.
A lot of competition at that 4 spot between yourself and Brandon Walker, and there's Jamar can play there. I mean, there's a lot of depth there. Talk about how that pushes you guys in practice.
Say what? Sorry, one more time.
How does that push y'all in practice, the depth?
Oh, it's pushes a lot, you know. It's always fun it always makes it easy when practice is harder than the games, you know. And I feel like here, the way we practice with the level of competition in that position, it makes it hard. Every day you got to come, you know, go A+. You know, if you go on the C today, someone gonna notice that and gonna punk you out. So you can't, you know, got to bring A+ every day.
Related to that, when you start a practice like this with defense, what kind of tone does that set for the whole day's work?
The whole tone. Defense wins games, man. Defense wins games. We've seen that, you know. Was it the Final Four? Was it when Duke and Houston? You seen the defense they put on, right? I think it was like 30 seconds left in the game. They couldn't even run the ball. Turnover. And then they won the game.
You got some new freshmen in the front court here with T and Jamar. How much have you kind of, obviously you're a veteran in college basketball, how much have you tried to help guide them and give them some pointers?
Yeah, I kind of took Jamar on the wing, you know. If I see him down, I'm like, yo, come on, bro, you know. But he's a worker, I ain't gonna lie. He be in the gym all the time by himself, you know. He sees the level of competition here, and he's not kind of backing down. He's doing what he got to do off the court every day, you know. Putting up extra shots, so getting the extra strength session in. And then T's he's working his tail off too, trying to cut down on some weight, you know, get his body back in shape.
Appreciate it, man.